Good morrow, people of the internet, and welcome to Phoenix Wright. Last time, we did some detective work to try and prove Mayor Faye innocent. This time, we're going on to the courtroom. Let's go. The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Mayor Faye. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Mayor Faye, is at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution seems no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. You may call your first witness. The prosecution calls for the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down in the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let us use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck with a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavily enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands.
The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Let's look at all this. No, detective.
Yes, sir. Let's look at this.
The murder of touch the check button for details. Check. Okay. Let's go back. You immediately arrested Miss Mayor Faye, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony, Mayor Faye's arrest.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Mayor Faye, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Mayor Faye. Why? He had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Mayor Faye at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I can see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Hey, May just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find a contradiction in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It works lots of times. Should have expected Mayor would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Okay, Mayor Faye's arrest. Okay, you rush to the scene. There are two people there already. The defendant, Miss Mayor Faye, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Mayor Faye. Hold it! Why is that? What's your reason?
Why? We had a witness account describing her.
Hold it! Again. Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly. What about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough. Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes. Sorry. I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Witness testimony. Hard evidence.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
But wait, how's that possible?
How do you like that? That's my hard evidence.
But if we look at single blunt, death was instantaneous. She couldn't have had enough time to write a message if she died instantly. I think that's our evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this piece of evidence the first time?
I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Oh god, the game's lagging a bit. There we go. Hard evidence.
After securing the suspect,
I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. That's not true. Oh god, the game's lagging a bit. Let me stop recording then come back. Back, you know, just a quick cut there. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood, which lets us show that it was the victim's. Also, there was blood found in the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Objection! Detective Gumshoe! There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. Then she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it?
Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from the department, detective. Immediate death due to blow from a blunt object. She died immediately! But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down. Objection! Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Day of the murder, the day after murder. Day after? Day after. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? The second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Detectives, I'm a sham. Yeah. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report?
Huh? I thought...
Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that.
I'm sorry, sir.
You're at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month.
But...
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Autopsy report updated in the court record. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good. Do we have more evidence? Wiretap. And I miss May's hotel room. Gonna need her to come up and witness if we want to present that. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take to the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court. Well, except Edgeworth. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was, in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness testimony. Alright. Here we go.
It was 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then, the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
This is definitely not good for us. Well, Your Honor. I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor! Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey! How dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it! I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay. It was 9. Okay, what time did... Doesn't say when she died. Let's just look at this evidence, man. I looked out the window, you know. Then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy-haired girl sitting in the defendant's chair. We go into the court record. Check. The chair? She couldn't have seen the chair from the window. Objection! Your Honor, the statement contradicts his evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection overruled. Fred, think before accusing Mr. Wright. What? Oops, that didn't go so well. The one attacking her was the mouse-haired girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Oh, I'm an idiot. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and hit her. Huh, that's it? Nothing really jumps out as contradiction. There's got to be something in there somewhere. They'd have better just press her on the facts a bit. Ah, pressing. Okay. Hold it! Why did you do that? Huh? Why? What? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at the time of night. Objection! Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! The poor girl. Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next?
And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then when the woman, dodged to one side and ran away.
Hold it! She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack.
Please, continue your testimony.
But the girl, she caught up to her, and she hit her.
Huh, that's it? It's gotta be something. Okay. Then also was press. Hold it! The one with long hair, that was Mia Fey?
Mm-hmm. Slender, sort of, well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing.
Your thing? And the person attacking her? The one attacking her was the mouse girl. Hold it! I'm just gonna do everything now. How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Question the testimony. Hold on 1 minute! That testimony stinks!
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. I mean...
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would not have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. I would have. I can't read. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her, and I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks like far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus!
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way on the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all that trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would. Damn it, I almost had her. Okay.
I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl, the hippie clothes, ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Here we go. I did see everything. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Check. She ran off to the right, so she ran off that way? Well, no, it depends what side she was on. Back. Press. Hold it! Is that right, as in your right, as you look from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue.
And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, that statue-y clock, the thinker, I think.
Hold it! And a clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now.
That clock, that statue kind of clock, the thinker, I think.
Previous testimony must have been what Edgeworth wanted her to say. This testimony in her own words? Trying to press and squeeze the truth out of her. Figuratively, of course. I've got 4 things. Oh, I already did that. Yep. Okay, read that already. Come on. Which hand do I hold my knife with again? Right, it was my right hand. Satisfied, Mr. Wright? No, not really.
go back. Present. Floor plans. Objection! The witness statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Damn. Fortunately, I'll have to penalise you, Mr. Wright. I must be on the wrong track? Just press that. Hold it. So, you saw me then, too?
Of course. I'd remember that spiky hair anywhere.
Spiky? The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney.
Aw, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry.
Very well, continue. Victim, How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes.
That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun.
What happened then? She had that weapon. I saw it. I did. Present the tinker. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock. Do I risk it? Hold it! Where did this weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
That clock. That kind of statuary clock. The thinker, I think.
Hold it! A clock?
Well?
Okay. No, but I feel I'm on something now. Maybe if you present the clock... Objection! Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Mr. Naughty Lawyer?
You said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Good. Another person in such the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder! Order. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Objection! The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Objection! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. That was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it. It said the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.?
No! Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, are very close to the hotel. You could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... it couldn't have rung! There's no batteries! Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing the clockwork! How could you possibly? Just have a look, as soon as you can. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It's as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Huh? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow. He knew! I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed?
If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me to proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Take that! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The detectives... The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I have to stop recording and start again. Being laggy. And we're back. My heart goes out to you, Edgeworth. Not. Oh! Let's hear the conversation.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you, then?
If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this recording makes it clear that the clock was already gone. And this was recorded in the morning, before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I got to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes! The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. Made by Larry Butts. Take that! It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever!
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and that one isn't here, is in the police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? Excuse is not on sale today? Whoa.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh, silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. A wiretap. Take that! Have a look at this.
That?
I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mayfay's phone, were you not?
Objection! Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof.
The proof that the victim said on the phone what the weapon was a clock is? What? I don't think we have this proof. Yes, we do. Take that! I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I wanted to hold on for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time.
Miss April May! The t-shirt looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in the business for generations. I believe I received a call from 8 in the evening for our guest, Miss Mia Fay. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her, and precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, May will be finished. I'm the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from my guest. Hold it! Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May personally, sir. Not only did I see in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice, and then I saw them, and I... well, the point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? Wait, them? She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her. You said them! Hold it! 9 AM, 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished a drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Hold it! Precisely 9 then. Precisely. Exactly. And most definitely, sir. 9 PM. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then.
Oh, bellboy, teehee. I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9.
Well, why did she want it at exactly 9? Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Hold it! You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with a, embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More like a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanour, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, If you have any other decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It's a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen. How can I... protest? Protest! Wait! Please wait! Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Objection! Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Dunno. What should I ask him about? Checked on me, what's her face personally. He said they. Why did he say they? Tell me about room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May at room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. Huh? $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know, and we don't skimp on the iced tea, sir. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? Objection! I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you, did ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Huh? He asked me not to mention it if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool! I've done it! I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought her the room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Oh. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been in the murder. In this new light, I hold that it is impossible to judge the defendant. You agree, Mr. Edgeworth? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May! Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss May has been tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself was the alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court! Ugh. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. This is all today for the trial of Mayor Fay. Court is adjourned. September 7th. Okay, I'm gonna end it here, guys. Next, this time we had a long court case. Next time on Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, we're going to find the other man and hopefully finally clear May's name. See ya!